Hello everyone. So it's been quite a while since I have shot any video or uploaded anything, but the NEET PG results have come out, and I was flooded with a lot of DMs based on previous video that I'd uploaded, and there were some common questions in each of those messages. So I thought, let's make a video on some frequently asked questions by you, and so that you get all the answers right in one place. So this is the part one of that. And also this video was quite unexpected and I was not planning on shooting it, so I'm quite unprepared for it, so please bear with that. I would like by saying congratulations to all the students. Your results have come out and now the process is about to begin. So yeah, it's kind of a huge deal, and I know you would be dealing with a plethora of questions and doubts. So yeah, let's try to break down as many of them as I can with you. So the first question that I get regarding community medicine as a branch is, my rank is so and so, and would I get into community medicine with this rank? So the problem with answering such a question is that it is very, very different each year, and it also differs based on a lot of parameters. For example, if you come from a place or if you are planning to put your colleges in a state which has lesser colleges, obviously the chances reduce, because let's say there are only 2 to 3 medical colleges in that particular state, good medical colleges. They would be filled much faster with lower ranks. So this question depends on which state you are planning to put your preferences in. I would ideally suggest you to, if you are going through All India counseling, look for the safest states and look for good colleges over there and try to apply everywhere. If your rank is lower, like let's say around 80 to 90,000 or 1 lakh, so you try to put it everywhere. Of course, the higher ranks can pick and choose only where they want, so you can decide it accordingly. The number 2 you need to see is how many seats are there in that particular college and how good it is, because the ones which are very good and have lesser seats are going to obviously get filled up faster. And number 3, if you are from any category like SC, ST or OBC, then the rank goes a little lower, so even that counts. So it counts if you are from general category or SC, ST, any reserve category. So based on that, you can just look at the previous year's lists and you can see up to what rank it will go, even including the stray vacancy round, and then you will get an idea about if you would get admission or not. It is very difficult for me to say as a resident and not as a consultant or not as someone who is monitoring that 24/7. It's very difficult to say that because it differs year to year. But if I have to say for a nutshell, there were people who got seats in MD-PSM in Maharashtra even with a rank of around 1 lakh. So I feel like even if your rank is around a lakh or lakh and 10,000, still try and look at the trends and you will come to know. And it also depends on a very important aspect, is what is the demand for community medicine in that particular year. So the demand has been increasing significantly, and that's why more and more people are taking the seats now. And that is one of the reason why the ranks could go a little lower. So again, keep a check on every round, and for some states, the state counseling actually helps better. For example, in my case, I am from Maharashtra and I got in at a rank which was not possible otherwise in All India in the same college. So I got it through the state counseling. So again, that depends on college to college, and it depends on state to state as well, if the state counseling is better or All India, depending on the number of colleges over there. So that's to answer the first question. The second question that I keep getting is, I want to take this branch, but I'm not able to convince my parents to come into this branch, or I'm not able to, I'm very confused thinking what my friends are going to think about me taking this branch. So if you are dealing with any such kind of emotions, let me start by saying community medicine is an MD branch, okay? It is not a random thing you're doing. You are already a doctor, so you do not need to be embarrassed or need to kind of prove yourself to anybody except yourself. If you have a family who is not agreeing to your choice of subject, or if you have friends who are trolling you or bullying you because of coming into this, I would suggest you to first stay away from those toxic friends. completely, and you can make your parents understand about this branch. So the problem with the branch is that not a lot of people know about it. Sometimes not even the residents know about this branch. So it is very difficult to make people understand about it. But I'm pretty sure that once you sit down your parents, educate them about the branch, educate them about the opportunities of this branch, they are going to understand why you are planning to take this. And coming to the friends part, so I myself, I am doing my residency, and I have encountered a lot of people who kind of try to put me down because I have this branch, by simple taunts like हम तो सर्जरी कर रहे हैं, तू कम्युनिटी मेडिसिन कर रही है, PSM तो टीचिंग सब्जेक्ट हो गया. There are a lot of taunts that will come your way, but you need to decide what you want to filter in your brain and what you don't want to. And if you have such toxic friends, it's rather better to stay away from those people than pay any heed and make career choices based on what they say. Again, if they are your caring friends, you can again sit them down and talk to them about the opportunities. And if you are passionate about this branch, if you want to take this branch, or sometimes if there is no option but taking this branch, convince yourself first and then convince others. But do not change your decisions or do not make any decisions based on what others are telling you to do. So and the number third question is sometimes quite a derogatory question, but it is, will I stay unemployed or not get any job after MD community medicine? So why I say this is derogatory is because if community medicine has been added as a specialty branch, there is a reason for it. They will not add so many seats of a particular branch if it did not have any scope or it did not have any purpose. So every MD MS branch has its own significance in the healthcare system, and so does this branch. So maybe you can reframe it by asking, will I get enough job opportunities as my other peers or as any other branch? So the answer for that is maybe not, because what happens with a clinical branch is that you can get associated with multiple hospitals, you can have your own clinics, you can have various hospitals under you, you can consult, and there are a lot of options, and there are also a lot of hospitals. Having said that, saturation udhar bhi hai. Saturation is there in every single branch as of now, depending on where you are from and where you are planning to practice. So I'm not going to say that if you do MD in some or MS in some other branch, you're going to definitely have a job. Yes, the chances increase. Having said that, in community medicine also there are plethora of options that you can go into, like public health, like academics, like NGOs, like development sectors, but the opportunities do reduce because you don't get to consult in multiple places or get associated with many hospitals like a clinical branch. So yes, I get that point, but unemployed or staying not getting any job after completing your MD is a little bit of a stretch and an exaggeration of thoughts. So maybe look into what look into what you want to get into after you complete the course, and if that fits in your list of things that you want to achieve, then great. If not, then you can maybe try another year or go for clinical branch in a private or deemed university. So the next question I get is if what are the work timings in the branch, and if there are any emergency duties or night duties that need to be done. So coming to the first part of this, the work timing on an average will be like a 9 to 6 kind of work, half an hour here and there both times. So some colleges start around 8:30 and end up by 4:35. Some colleges are 9 to 5:30, so it varies, but this is an average working time. And in most of the hospitals, the morning time is usually allotted to service clinics like your ARB OPD, IPC OPD, general OPD, UHTC, RHTC, etc. And during the afternoon time, there is usually PG activity that happens, which are in form of seminars, case presentations, journal clubs, etc. But coming to the second part, that is the night duties, this varies a lot from college to college. If you are in some colleges, there are night duties in form of animal bite cases. So you need to go to casualty to see those cases and then administer the ARV, ARS. In some colleges, even the RHTC people who are posted need to stay back in the same, the training center and deal with any emergencies that come over there. So it depends, varies from college to college. So if you are interested in a particular college, maybe research how they work, and then you will get a better answer about that. Another question that I get is if I would have enough time for any kind of preparation for UPSC or any other hobbies that I want to pursue. Now, while wanting to prepare for an UPSC exam is an amazing thing, it requires a lot of time and dedication behind it. And if it's just a hobby that you want to pursue, yes, you can do it in your spare time. But if you are doing your MD from a good college, and if it's a good reputed college, there is 100% chance that you are not going to have enough time to prepare for anything, and they are also going to be very strict and stringent in the rules over there, because there is so much of workload and there's so much to do that you're not going to get a very ideal time. And if the college, again, as I said, is a reputed one, they are not going to be so lenient that tum apna kaam karte raho, and they will not interfere in it at all. So it kind of depends on what kind of college you take. There are some colleges where the PG activities are not so strict, and the work timings are also very bit lenient. So if you want to prepare for any such exam, maybe get into those colleges. But any good reputed college is going to consume a lot of time, because there's a lot of things you're going to be doing regarding that. So I hope that I've answered some questions of yours. Please wait for a part 2 where I will be answering some more questions. Thank you so much.